Right away, you're going to see a common, classic, but extremely useful and simple, humorous way to open up a speech. Just take a look at what she does.
Getting everything ready for today. I think the hoovering went on quite late upstairs. This is a real treat to be truly opening a new build, a new project.
What you'll see there is what I refer to as the obvious observation, is pointing out something that might have been obvious to the crowd. For example, a really basic one, if it's very hot, if things were really late, or if there was something really uncommon going on outside, a commonality to everybody, pointing it out in a subtle way, perhaps understated as she did here, and that so often gets a laugh.
I'll come here again after 3 years. Now that probably sounded like a inconvenience and an irritation 3 years ago. In retrospect, not quite so bad, given that you wouldn't have been allowed in anyway for 2 years.
She did that so smoothly, it's difficult to even notice what she did. She made a joke and got a minimal laugh and did what I call the subtle clarification. Obviously, if you just stop and explain a joke, that's not funny. But she pauses, acts like she hadn't even made a joke, and then she makes a new statement that explains the situation a bit more without making it obvious she's doing so, and that gets her the laugh. Very powerful. And finally, it's the use of expressions. A great one is the face, which almost always works. Let's see if you could spot it.
Build now, building on that. Extensive redevelopment, refurbishment, and probably finding some things which weren't done quite that brilliantly back in the 50s, so not a bad time to do so.
The face is very useful in comedy always, but that specific expression, like, you see a lot of comedians use it, and it's a great way to just get a few extra laughs out. Comment below the timestamp when she made that face.